So tell us a little bit about, and then, I have a history in my family of cancer too. My mother died when I was 10 of cancer. And actually, that's how I ended up ultimately becoming a lawyer, because my dad, it was very, very bad malpractice by the United States government. My dad sued the United States government, which, as you know, is very, very difficult to do. And
Yes.
yeah, and so that kind of inspired me at a young age to become a lawyer. But tell us a little bit about, if you don't mind, how whether it's your military background or the experience with surviving cancer, or your experience in DC, or all that stuff. How has that impacted kind of your views of the legal system and kind of what you do as a judge?
Well, and Brian, you've been in my court. I mean, it's an interesting place, as you probably tell other folks. I mean, I don't fit any mold, right? I mean, I'm Indian. I was only South Asian everywhere I lived.
Yeah.
And I mean, and it's interesting growing up that way in the military, because it's not like the military is not, it is not homogenous at all. I mean,
Yeah.
it is a mixed race community.
Absolutely.
At the time that I served, when my dad served, there weren't any of me.
Yeah.
And so I always had to find a way to fit in. And that's sort of, that's helped me, I think, in one way, because I've had to be adaptable my entire life, but also at the same time, I've never felt like I had to fit in too.
Yeah.
And I can always give me a little bit of room to be me. The cancer, I think, I was diagnosed at the age of 26, and the good thing for me, and that what came out of cancer, was that by the time I was 26, I'd seen most of the world. I'd had a lot of experiences that most people never have in their entire lifetime.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as scary as it was, I had done a lot, and I was aware of that. I mean, I was blessed, and I've been blessed my entire life. And so the cancer diagnosis is scary, but dying without, I didn't have that sense of like, I didn't get to do this, I didn't get to do that, because I'd done so much.
Yeah.
But it makes you a little bit brazen, right? When you're 26 and you've sort of been told, there's a 50-50 chance you're going to survive pretty advanced cancer, you sort of live life to the fullest. And I sort of am always ready to come out the gate as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And so I think it kind of, it's a little bit frustrating to others, but I think for me, I doing things that I feel are right, I'll do. I won't let perfection be the enemy of good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll come out the box and I'll set up a system or a procedure, and it may need to be tweaked, but I think it's what it needs to be done to make things work.
Yeah.
For the betterment of the legal system. And so, I think, sometimes, I can rub people the wrong way, but I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it because I think it's what needs to be done to make things more equitable.
Yeah.
And usually more economically efficient.
I remember growing up on some of these military bases, and you talk about the diversity there. There would be a Protestant religious service, a Catholic religious service, and a Jewish religious service, and that was it. And if you were Methodist or Baptist, or it was just all one service. But it would be so neat, because I would get to go to these Protestant services, and there would be these Southern Baptist gospel choirs that I would have never gotten a chance to see had it not, my dad not been in the military. And I also got a chance to see a lot of different places, meet a lot of different people. I got friends all over the world, and that's had a big influence on me as well.